Hello, hello. Well, let me fix my desk here. This is Meri at the Meri Atelier, and it is Friday evening, September 23rd. Welcome to my desk. Welcome to my desk. Let me welcome everybody. I have to tell you, you can thank my brother. I was sleeping. I slept almost all day. I must be really tired. I'm not tired now. He came in and woke me up and said, "Are you going to stream tonight?" He says, "Are you going to be on the internet tonight? Are you going to be on the computer?" He always calls it the computer. Oh, my. What time is it? So I'm a few minutes late here. Let me fix the quality on the video here. I thank my brother for a lot of things. He's quite a brother. I have some pop. I ran out in the kitchen and got me a can of pop. Squirt. Let's see who's in here. Popo. Hi, Popo. Welcome, welcome. Popo, did you see the die from this morning? This is the walnut die. Isn't this beautiful? I am so proud about how this came out. So happy. And I'm so looking forward to doing the batik. Doing the batik with Rosemary next month. Welcome, Popo. Elvis is here. I saw Popo. Let's see. Allie K. Hi, Allie K. There's Calico Kate, Kathy, and Angie, and Pam. There's Popo. I had to scroll down a little. Welcome, everybody. Angie says, "Meri, I'm so glad you are on." Aw, Angie, I'm glad you're here. Rhonda! There's Rhonda. Hi, Rhonda. Are you at home or are you still at your sister's? Are you on your phone or are you, what's happening with you, Rhonda? We're so glad to see you. You've been in my thoughts. Popo says, "Hey, Kathy." Hey, Kathy. I can hear her saying it. Hey, Kathy. Hey. Every stream with Rosemary, they at 8 o'clock, I go, "Hey, everybody say hey. Lurkers say hey." Kathy and Rhonda. And there's Becky. Hi, Becky. Becky, I am loving that knit stitch. I've got a couple inches already done on it. And I am using the largest crochet hook I have. But it's turning out really nice. Hi, Riri, and Elvis, and Amber. Becky said, "Scott's brother, Steve, had a hip replacement, is home from the hospital." Well, we wish him getting well. There's Melody. Hi, Melody. Did I miss saying hello to anybody? Rhonda, it's really good to see you. Rhonda says, "Meri, I'm still between homes. All is going as well as can be. Thank you for your thoughts and prayers." Well, Rhonda, we think about you. We miss you when you're not here, but you know you have family to be there for. Becky said it's pretty easy if you stay loose. Yeah. And I'm noticing that when I went down to use a thinner yarn. I'm not using you know, the regular 3-ply, whatever. I quit using that fuzzy yarn, but I have some yarn that's kind of between. I'll have to show it to you. I'm not going to go run and get it now. But I'm using a thinner yarn and a large hook. And it's going really nice. But I noticed with the looser stitches, it's easier for me to, after I do one stitch here, the stitches you go between the two posts. These are post stitches, Tunisian. You go in between and you pick up the yarn with your hook. But I've noticed that between the two, sometimes this stitch will be so loose that I'll pick up this one again. You know, that I tend to want to pick up an extra stitch. I had to pull out a whole row because I ended up with more stitches. But it's going nice. I'm really liking it. I'm really liking that stitch. Hi, Mina. Hi, Kathy Whitney. Good to see you too, Kathy. For Mina and Kathy, they're 2 hours, what's 7:30 here is 5:30 for them. So Kathy says, I started the new Tunisian stitch and it's really fast. Yeah. You know, I'm working 22 stitches instead of 20. So, and I'm working larger stitches and looser. So my piece is probably a little bit wider than normal, but it would, if I kept going with it, make a really nice scarf. I might just do that, or I might just end the block and start again, because it would make a really nice scarf. But Angie says, I have had a busy day. I went to the post office, Walmart 2 times. I cleaned my craft corner, and I went to our high school homecoming parade and went to the Mexican restaurant. Woohoo! I'll bet you're tired, Angie. We were going to go shopping today, and I was so tired. I just told my brother, I said, I don't feel like going. I need to get to the post office. And so if we go tomorrow to the post office, we're going to have to get up there between 9 and 11 in the morning, because it closes on early on Saturdays. So I might miss Carol tomorrow. I'll watch the replay. Oh, and tomorrow morning is our 4th Art Saturday. And the theme is scissors. And boy, I woke up long enough to turn my phone on and look at it. Well, I fell asleep after my stream this morning. I fell asleep. I woke up a little after noon, probably around 12:30 or so. And Jamie, APG Jamie, had messaged me and said, Meri, are you, do you need any help with those links? And I said in there, oh no, I forgot, but I had the list all done, except for I needed to put in a couple links that I was waiting for videos on. And I said, oh no, I forgot. And so I hurried up and got those on there. But you can thank Jamie for for me getting the links up there today, because it completely, I don't know. I must be tired. I don't have any reason to be. Hi, Sharon Lombard. Sharon, I just love that Happy Mail. I don't think, were you around when I know, I think I messaged you, but I love the Happy Mail that you sent. Thank you so much for all that ephemera. Angie says there's a football game tomorrow. Our parade was canceled, Kathy said, due to rain. Oh, Kathy Whitney said, I went to lunch with an old friend and she gave me 28 cigar boxes. Oh my goodness. You can really organize with 28 cigar boxes. And she said she had some, but she didn't say she had a huge bag of them. 28 cigar boxes. That's cool. Let's see. What else is going on? Who did? Mina's here. Elvis. Hi, Elvis. Kathy Whitney. Calico Kate. Amber. Popo. Popo says, hey, Mina. Oh. Amber said, Popo, I watched the last video today. She meant she watched Rosemary's video from, what, Thursday night? Last night. Allie K. Hi, Allie K. She says, I'm way behind on my Tunisian. I need to get back at it. I know how you feel, Allie K. I'm so behind on a lot of stuff. Becky said hello to all. It's Becky and Riri and Rhonda and Popo and Amber. All right, let's go back down to the bottom here. Becky says, I'm making myself 2 granny nighties in flannel. One has mushrooms all over it and the other has moths. The moths are supposedly glow in the dark. Glow in the dark nightie. Kathy says, I'm going to make some treasure boxes for the grands. Oh, what a cool idea to make treasure boxes for your grandchildren with that. That is a cool idea. Thank you, Mina. Hi, Joni. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Let me just go back a little bit. Sharon is here. Sharon Lombard. Calico Kate. I think I've said hello to everybody. Thank you all for sharing your Friday night with me. You know, when I very first started streaming, I thought, oh, Friday night, everybody will be busy. They'll be wanting to go places because after the long week. I don't know if Friday night's a good night, but I went ahead and did it, and I'm so glad. Now, this is fabric that we dipped in the acorn dye that I happen to have out. I don't have my walnut dye is still sitting over there on the stove. I didn't get out and behead the marigolds yet. I thought I might draw on this. I thought this might be fun to draw on. I think this is what Rosemary sent me to wrap the mushrooms for the nature. You wrap those, you make mushrooms. But I got others that I can use. I think I might do some drawing on that. We'll keep that out. And here is the paper from the drop paper from that. So I have Happy Mail. I have Happy Mail to thank you guys for. Let's start with that. I ordered from Candace Scarborough. I believe that's her name. She has a shop. It's called Cam's Only One Life. And she had Tim Holtz watercolor on sale, the woodless watercolor sticks. And they were on sale, so I used my birthday money from you guys. Not all of it. I probably would not have bought these if you guys didn't give me the money. So this is birthday present from all of you from my YouTube money, which came last week. So thank you guys. Let's just, if I can open here, I'll just open it here. So this is something that I can say, you know, when I get money, I like to get things that are durable or last a long time. Birthday money like this, so I can remember whoever gifted it to me. Like these scissors were gifted to me by Sue's. They're not something I'll use up. I'll probably have to sharpen them sometime, but right now they're pretty sharp. These scissors are Dollar Tree scissors. They're not so sharp. So let's look at these. That's the invoice. They were on sale. So I got some. Ooh, this is a pretty blue. Oh, and she taped it. Look at that. She taped it. This is a nice package. Wow. And it's packaged again. It's a nested envelope. These are the woodless colored pencils. She packed these up really nice. And this one is sealed shut. So let's... No good. Uses packaging. Okay. And here they are. I got all 3 sets of them because of you. So I'll come back to those. I want to swatch them and see how they work. So we'll come back to those. Thank you, guys. But I want to open the other mail. I got a package from Miss Shannon Green. And oh, look, she used these labels. Oh, these are cool. I'll show these to you. On her YouTube channel, these come off nice, too. I'm saving these. Put them right there. On her Facebook, she had a post saying, I got all these labels from this company. She said, if you send me, I think she said $1, but I sent her some money for postage too. I think she was only asking for $1. She said, I'll send some to you. She said, I don't know what to do with them all. I think these are probably the labels, and she was asking for ideas of what to do with them. Shannon Green. Oh my goodness, $1.99 for $6.99, $5.99, $4.99. Oh, look, she tucked an ATC in there. Be a gold digger. Whoops, I can't see where unless I stand up. Look at that. She got some of those, I believe, at the Dollar Tree. She was talking about those, too. Thank you, Shannon. I wonder if she realizes that was in there, because it was tucked in. If you're missing an ATC, Shannon, I have it. I'm not giving it back. Oh, these are cool. They're, she said that she got a whole bunch of them, and she doesn't know what to do with their price tags. And so we were giving her ideas of what to do with these. And she had painted some. It looks like she put them on. It looks like she maybe just painted the whole sheet. Stenciled. This is cool. So if I want to sell something for $6.99 plus tax, I can grab them. They go from, oh, they go up to $9.99 here. How fun is this going to be? We'll play with some of those later too. 1, 2, 3, 4. She gave me 5 of them. because I sent her $5, I guess. I didn't mean that I wanted 5 packages. Aw, Shannon, thank you. I was sending her some for postage. Well, I've got five of them. And then I have some happy mail from sweet, sweet Janet. And, you know, I was not expecting this. Janet Nash. Look, there's a jar. Look at there. There's a jar of paintbrushes and scissors. There. Isn't that cool? Beach Life, a piece of driftwood. This must be from one of her prompts. Thank you, Janet. And I'm not going to show the other side because there's my little scissors. Those little scissors always get lost in here. Way down at the bottom. And we're done with her. So it's Friday night. Give it a little nick here on the corner so I can get my blade in there. And she even edged it with gold. She could have sent me the envelope, and that would have been plenty. Isn't that cool? Very nice. And what is in here? It looks like a tag. A napkin. Oh, she said, oh, look it. It's a little hedge. Is that a hedgehog or is that a squirrel? I guess that's a squirrel. I was asking her this morning if they had hedgehogs over there in the UK. She says, yes, Meri, we have lots of them. Got a little squirrel. Janet Nash. She made a tag. Aw, she stitched the edges. Thank you, Janet. That's so... And what's this? Dear Meri, Jennifer from Jen's Atlantia put your name in the draw at my live. Aw. Aw. I think Jen's the one who... I think I was watching that. Maybe that was a different live, but she put Marty's name in, and I saw Meri, not Marty, because I need cataract surgery. Aw, Janet, that's so sweet. Thank you for doing that. Oh, there's something else in there. Aw, a little owl. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Look at that little owl. Look at the little smile there. It looks like, oh no, that's the nose. But it looks like it's got a little smile under the nose. Isn't that cute? Oh, and she made little paper buttons. Take it slow. Oh, that is sweet. Thank you so much, Janet. That's it. Thank you so much. I'm going to put this in my Happy Mail box. I've got to do something with all this Happy Mail. How cool is that? Isn't that cute? Hi, Paula. Squirrel. It's a squirrel, Sharon said. Put your glasses on. You guys, I'm going to have cataract surgery. I go October 5th for the first appointment, and they probably won't do the surgery until January. But I can't drive until I get my eyes fixed. It doesn't say which set is which here. Oh, yes, it does. This is set 3. These two don't say. This one says, oh, that's the back. Here, it's on here. That's set 1. And this is set 2. So let's open set 1. And there's picked raspberry. These are his colors, Tim Holtz colors. fired brick, rusty hinge. I love rusty hinge. Mustard seed, peeled paint, salvage patina, speckled egg, salty ocean, villainous potion. Ooh, that must be for Halloween. There must be one for each month here. So that's October. November is walnut stain, oh, black and picket fence. That must be August. Villainous potion. I don't think it goes by month. It's just, there's 12 of them. And all right, let's open the, and look, it has the little hangers here. We'll save the little hangers. I might want to hang something. I might want to hang something like a tag or make a tag. Has the little plastic. They're kind of bent, but I think it'll be all right. We'll save those. I'll be good for something sometime. Is that, let's see, I can't, is it G-A-T or C-A-T? Rena? Is it Katrina? Katrina, welcome, welcome. Katrina. I've got to get my eyes fixed, you guys, so if I read your name wrong or something, I apologize in advance. I'm going to save this for... let's open this one up and see how these are the woodless ones. I'm real curious about these. And you guys, when I was still working and living up in Wisconsin, I had purchased some Daniel Smith watercolor paints, watercolor sticks, and they cost $11 a piece. So the pricing on here, look, it just opens up. Well, that's pretty cool. It's a nice lid here. Oh, look at these. They're woodless, but it looks like they have a paper on them so that you know what color. Let's pick this blue one. Well, I guess you don't know. There's, oh yeah, Distress Watercolor Pencil, Salty Ocean. Let's play. Let's get out my, let's get out some watercolor paper here. Let's do some swatching. And we'll do a little wet in wet. Or let's mark it and then let's just, and I guess I'll need a, let's do it that way. Let's get out a brush. Oh, cool. Very cool. Should I zoom in a little so you guys can see better? Salty Ocean. Bring it down a little. Let's just, and they're, I like it that they're woodless, because I don't, you know, I don't like to, I don't like to have to sharpen them. I don't have much water in there. I'll try a different brush, maybe. I took the jar that I had water in, and I'm just testing to see how these are working. I took that jar and I put it out in the kitchen because I need jars. Oh, Meri, 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 Meri. I'm looking for my Tombow pen. What do we call that? Salty ocean? Salty ocean. Those look like Neil colors, Sharon says. They're very interesting. Let's try the white. Let's try this one, which is the black soot. Let's put some water directly on the page this time. And let's just color into it. I've never used Neil color, so I cannot compare to Neil color. They're interesting to use. There's the black soot, but I've got an awful lot of water on there. I don't think that's kind of a wet in wet technique. And of course, my paper towels are somewhere. Let's just slop up some of this water. And I'm not an authority on these. I do like it nice and wet. So that's black soot. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your birthday present to me. Where's that pen? I had it in my hand 2 minutes ago, right here. Black soot. This is, yeah. And I think the next one is a gray. It is walnut. Oh, okay. Walnut stain. And I'm putting it on dry, and then I'm just going to add a little water here. Oh, that one, I like this one. I liked how easy that had. I need to wash out my brush a little. Walnut stain. I would not use these on copy paper because I'm having to use them on water, a thicker paper. Let's see. And next is Villainous Potion. I'm going from the back to the front, I guess. This is walnut stain. Walnut stain. These are pencils. They act a little bit different than you would expect watercolor to, I think. I see gradation, but I don't see a whole lot of gradation in this, but that's okay. I'm happy with them. This is Villainous Potion. What color is Villainous Potion? It's a gray color. And I haven't looked at any videos of how people are using these. I'm just kind of swatching them here. Ooh, I like how it, ooh, I like how smooth this one gets. This one didn't get as smooth. This one, the Villainous Purple, did a good job. Villainous. V-I-L-L. How do I spell villain? A-I-N. O-U-S. Villainous Potion. And then it's the Salty Ocean, I believe. The next one is Salty Ocean, and I've already done that one. Salty Ocean. And this one is 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go over one here. This one is Speckled Egg. I'll just swatch the first set here. Oh, this is Speckled Egg is a sort of a sky blue color. Use your brush, Meri. Oh, and I didn't wash it out. Speckled Egg. This is a sort of a light sky blue speckled egg color. I'm thinking these would be nice if you're doing different kinds of doodles and stuff and you just want to fill in the background. I see a little, I don't know if it's my paper, but I see a little pilling on it. Let's see, the next one is Salvaged Patina. So that's kind of a green. Ooh, that's a pretty color. Ooh, that's a pretty color. I like that. Honestly. I'm finding that the wet in wet works a little better. These are more of a pencil than a what you would expect with a watercolor itself. Oh, I like, that's a pretty color. What this was, Speckled Egg. Let me look again. Speckled Egg. And this one, I want to get it right, is Salvaged Patina. Salvaged Patina. Thank you guys for the birthday present. This one is Peeled Paint. I like them that they are his colors. I could see doing like a card and just adding a touch of color to your card. All right, the next one is did I miss one? Oh, the white. I haven't done the white. The next one is mustard seed. Peeled. I'm only going to swatch. I'm only going to swatch one. And this is mustard seed. And let's go back to that. Add a little more. And it's a pretty yellow color. That one smooths out nice. I like how smooth that got. Let's just add a little bit more on top of it to get a darker color. Yellow, I don't, you know, I was noticing what was I swatching the other day? And I noticed the yellow. Oh, those gouache on yellows. You can see a little bit of gradation there, a little bit lighter color, but the tone to me seems, I mean, it just seems, I don't see much. And I noticed that in the gouache too. And the next one is fired brick. Fired brick. Ooh, that's a pretty color. I like that one. Oh, and it gradiates nice. Let's put some darker up here on top. I like that one. Wash out my brush. So that's fired brick. And rusty hinge. Rusty hinge is one of my favorite colors. It's the red tones, but it's a rust color. Wash out my brush. There we go. That's pretty good. Let's add a little. I like a little darker up at the top. That one's got a nice rusty hinge. And the last one here, if I can get it out. Can't get a hold of it. Is pickled raspberry. And then there's a white. Pickled raspberry. So I'm going to have to see how other people use these. I'm just testing them out here. This is pickled raspberry. That's a pretty color. Pickled raspberry. Pickled raspberry? Yep. You pickle raspberries? I've never heard of raspberries that have been pickled. And then for the white, what I'm going to do, I saw a little bit of black here. Where is it? Where did I see that black paper? Let's take a snitch of this black paper and put on there and see how the white reacts on this black. We shall see. And it is, I think, it is picket fence. Picket fence. I think I'll put it this way. Ooh. I see it good there. Let's wash my brush out good. I'm not sure about the white. You would want to use it on something dark. The wet on wet doesn't. Or the dry on wet, I guess. It's all right. I can see it. I can see white in there. I'm not sure you guys can see that. And, of course, I'm using it on. Let's put this color in this cap, Meri. This is picket fence. I'll have to see how other people use these. It might be that my watercolor is soaking into this paper. This is not watercolor paper. So I blame myself for some of this. I'm not sure you guys can see that. Let's pick it up and show it to you. See, and it kind of soaked into my paper there. But that might be the absorbability of the paper. Might be the paper I used it on. So thank you for the watercolors. I got all 3 sets of them. And my birthday present from you guys. You'll be seeing me use them. I'm going to go out there on the internet and look and see how other people have used these. Very fun. Now, this is looks like it's got a little bend here to put in here. If I can do that. Maybe over on this side. There. So it looks like I was seeing how that lid would stay on. That lid snaps closed nice, so it won't spill out. I like that. Distress watercolor pencil sets. Distress pencils are woodless. watercolor pencils formulated to achieve vibrant coloring effects on porous surfaces. The solid water-activated pigments are ideal for watercoloring, shading, sketching, and more. Color directly onto the surface and blend with water. Layer with distress ink, oxide, sprays, or paint for more possibilities. Coordinate with the distress palette of products. Adult use only. So this is, I want to say Tim Holtz. Is this a Tim Holtz product? Ranger. Woodless watercolor pencils. And set 1. Okay, I'm good with that. So thank you for the happy birthday present. I'm not going to do set 2 and 3 because it takes too long. But that's essentially how they work. And I like how they've dried. I really do like these. I'll have to be playing with these. And as this white dries, I don't think you guys are seeing it, but as this white dries, I see it more of a solid color. And no, that did not rub off. I was testing it. So, how fun was that? Now, where am I going to put them? Because my watercolor box here is full. So, let me turn around. I thought tonight, I'll come out and look at chat. I thought tonight, this morning I meant to do pick a box, make a tag, and I don't know what the prompt was this week. I'm going to have to put the hashtag in my stream. I thought about this at the last minute. My chat went away. Hold on. My chat went away. You guys are blank. Live chat. I'm going to work out of box 4, kit 4. And let's just put all this stuff up here. Penelope, I'll probably knock you off if I don't move you. Let's move some of this stuff. I'm going to get Penelope completely off of here. And thank you, Janet Nash, for the happy mail. And Sharon Lombard, Shannon Green. Sharon Lombard sent me happy mail from before. I'm going to put this card. Oh, I think I put that ephemera from Sharon in here too. This is the little box I did with Becky. She decorated her box, but I only had courage to put trim around it. Yeah, these ephemeras were sent to me by Sharon, and I thought they would be nice to make art cards with. I've made a couple art cards. I need to get in and make some more. We're going to put this ATC. We're going to put this ATC in here. And this is Sharon's stuff. Okie dokie. Let me come out and look at chat. What's going on in chat? Hold on. Mary, keep your fingers out of the paint till it dries. It was dry, Angie. I don't know. I put my fingers in paint an awful lot. And somebody sent this to me in Happy Mail. I think this might have come from Susan Comfrey. If you guys recognize this as sending it to me, let me know. It looks like a beautiful swan bird to me. I need to get out my gold journal and finish it up before the end of the year. Elvis says, it was fun, Meri. Now I understand woodless. Well, you can also take your pencil with woodless and have a dry pencil and then take your paintbrush and smooth it off like that. paint off of your pencil. You can do that. I did that a lot with the woodless watercolor blocks. Andrew says, Becky, are you still with us? Elvis says, yes, Paula, probably softer. I watched Timmy and other videos, Elvis is saying, and everyone was different on how to use them. I got flustered. Watching Meri makes me want to try again. Oh, did you order some, Elvis? They're a little bit different than watercolor itself. They're a pencil. And to me, as I was using them, to me, I wanted to make a mark and draw, and then maybe pull that paint out with a wet brush. That was how my first impression of how to do those. They're a little bit different than a watercolor block itself, I would say. But I don't want to judge until I use them more. I don't expect them to act the same way as a watercolor pan would. Calico Kate says, I love sitting here and watch you play, Meri. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Aunt Beth, are you going to wear it to bed tonight? I think that Angie's asking her about the moth fabric that glows in the dark. There's Renee. Hi, Renee. Little Red Wagon, welcome, welcome. She says, I'm sorry, Angie, that's not fun at all. Paula says, that's so nice, Elvis. Those crayons are so nice. I have a few of them. Much softer than these. Yeah, I think the watercolor crayons are softer. These have a hardness to them. But they're a pencil. They're not a watercolor paint per se. They're a watercolor pencil. So think about a watercolor pencil. Don't compare them to watercolor paint. Compare them to another watercolor pencil. Neocolor, I can't talk to about Neocolor because I really haven't used them. But I do think, just from watching other videos, I do think the Neocolors and what is it, the Caran d'Ache or whatever, I think those are softer, more like a, well, I want to say more like a crayon, more like a gelato stick or something like that. They're a little bit softer. These are and remember, these are the woodless ones. So they have to make them a little bit stiffer, because if you used them like you would a pencil and it was just a watercolor, I've never really taken a half pan and taken, you know how sometimes those little watercolor pieces will fall out of your pan. I've never taken a little block and tried to color with it. But I'm just guessing that these have a certain stiffness to them just because they're a woodless pencil. But I think you get so much more in a woodless pencil than in a pencil that has wood around it that you have to shave it off. Because when you sharpen your pencil, you're getting your pigment too. And unless you take a knife, and in art class we used to use our Angie, you'd have to close your eyes because we used to take our X-Acto knife or our utility knife and shave off the wood, and you try to avoid the pigment as much as possible. Renee says, my mother always told me that my eyes were bigger than my stomach. Becky said, I just finished 90 number 1. Well, that was fast, Becky. I'm going to stop sewing for tonight, as it's hard to see once it gets dark. That must be my problem, Becky. It's dark. Oh. Let's see. Elvis says, my hubby surprised me years ago with all the sets of Timmy distress crayons. A deal on eBay. They're holding up for all these years. I never got into how to use them. There's too many colors to pick from. Yeah, the distress crayons are fun to use. You know, I get that stuff and I hoard it. I should quit hoarding. Meri swatch chart. Oh no, Renee, I hate it when that happens. So let's see, I'm reading backwards. I believe I may have had one bite too much of pizza tonight, Renee says. And I've got ginger ale to sip. Joni, let's see, what is she talking about? She says, stick that in a frame and post it to Poshmark for $50 and someone will buy it. I'd never heard of Poshmark. Our team, Angie says our team is winning. Is this the homecoming game, Angie? 34-0. Hi, Sheree V. Mina's here. Paula's here. Sherry Van is here. Angie, Mina. Mina says, I just got off of a phone call from a cousin. Never fails. I start to watch a live and one of them rings me. Does that happen to anybody else? Well, it seems like at 8:30 in the morning, our landline rings. Renee says, I can hear my husband and son from downstairs, and Hubs is doing his best vampire impression. Oh, dear. What was the name of the site you got these from? Her name is, I don't know if she has any left. She only had 9 sets of each set, 9 pieces. I'll write out her name for you here. Her name is, let me put this behind it. Candace, C-A-N-D-A-C-E. Her YouTube name is Candace Scarborough, Scarborough. And I think her shop is Cams with a K, Cams, K-A-M-S, only one life. I'm not totally sure if I've got that right. Only one life, like you only have one life to live. Cam's only one life. Candace, C-A-N-D-A-C-E, Scarborough is her YouTube. And this is an Etsy. And whatever you purchase from her goes to charity. She says all proceeds go to charity. So she's not doing it as a business. She's doing it just, I think she did run a business as one time. I don't know totally. I've been subscribed to her channel for years now. I will have them for a long time to come. Yes, I will. Because I like to get things that are durable with when I get birthday money and stuff like that, because it'll last me. And every time I get them out, I'll go, oh, you guys gave this to me for my 71st birthday. Kathy had to leave. Kathy Whitney had to leave. She says that she has to go make dinner. The natives are getting restless. She peeks in when she can. Becky's sewing. She made I think 90, number 1. That was fast. Okay, so I don't have this in the title. I'm going to have to change the title and put the hashtag. This is Pick a Kit, Make a Tag. And I picked kit number 4 because it was close to the top. So we're going to see what's in here. And we're going to make a tag. Oh, look. I've got Tim Holtz pictures. I've got black and white pictures here. Oh, look at him. Oh, I got black and white pictures. These will go good on a tag. So let's keep those out. A gift from Chris. These are alphabets. This came from Keisha's auction. There's another black and white photo. Here's a bicycle. Fussy cut. I think I'll save that. I mean, keep it in the box. There's a flour sifter. I think I did box 4 another time. This stuff looks familiar to me. This is some blue fabric, dark blue. Oh, this is off of a tie. That would go good with the black and white photos. Here's a, ooh, this would make a nice picture frame, wouldn't it? Here's a piece of Tim Holtz paper. Looks like I'm going Tim Holtz tonight. That's fabric. Here's some cut-off stuff. Here's some art journal paper. We're going to do a tag, though, tonight. Might keep those out. This is, I think I got this one from Annie V. This is just a little booklet to work in, a sketchbook. Here's some Tim Holtz grunge board. I think I got that from Keisha, too. Here's some more Brad's. Piece of lace. Oh, buttons. Buttons, and looks like part of a belt there. We'll keep that out for, that's pretty. Here's some keys. This is paper. It looks like a gift wrap paper. That probably came in Happy Mail. I don't remember getting it. Here's a piece of, looks like this came in a spine of a book. I like to go through this. You get inspired by going through your own stuff. These, Annie V gifted me these. I was saving them for the swimsuit. Kabuto! That I still have to do, the swimsuit stuff. I've been saving those. This is kit 4. And some travel bags. I don't know why I saved that. I saved stuff that just is an envelope. A sealed envelope. A bag of, oh, this is an Irish linen handkerchief. I got it at the thrift store. I was going to put it in my journal. I paid 50 cents for it. I was going to put it in a March journal. Never got it done. I'll save that out. This is a blank packaging. Another envelope. A bunch of little snippets. Should put them in those envelopes. This is Cindy's Instagram. Here's a reindeer. I cut this reindeer out a long time ago. He looks like he's losing. Oh, no, it's still there, I think. There. I cut a whole bunch of these out. I've been hoarding that one. Maybe I'll use this for the tag. Here's a, these are ink blotter cards that I'm hoarding. Some bubble wrap, a tag. Look at all this, just stuff that I'm haven't, this is really stuff I should have thrown away a long time ago. Huh? Yeah, but I don't. It's some more black fabric. I think I'll use that tie fabric though. This is off of a tie. I might save that. Maybe that one. Keep them both out. And I probably have enough saved out, but we're going to keep looking. Look, I got all these empty empty baggies here. And all this stuff. These are some postcards. Now, I have to tell you about these. I did these a couple years ago. You see, this is the old Penelope. And I had a whole bunch of photos made, and I was going to do postcards. I blacked out the line here. You know how they put that print line of the date. I was going to send them as postcards. But see, I'm not sure that they would go through the mail too good. This has got something on it here. Oh, look. Look how I peeled that off. That was the glitter glue. glitter, oh, what was I call that? That's that translucent, it's not glitter paint. Iridescent medium. I tried an iridescent medium on that, and look, it peels off. I peeled that off. I'm going to leave it on. I wanted to do a iridescent medium on one, and I'm glad I only did I only do one? No, I think I did more than one. I put iridescent medium on these, and it wants to peel off, and it's sticking. So, yeah. So, iridescent medium is I think I will be better not just using them using them plain. But I have a whole box of these. But they're old. Penelope's changed she's got a new outfit now. I ordered a whole bunch. I was going to send them as postcards, and that's as far as I got. Isn't that terrible? Hunchback of Notre Dame. Here's another postcard. These came from Rosemary's Trashanichi caboodle. I did finish the Trashanichi caboodle. It's here someplace. This is a Trashanichi box. Let's just go through it like this and see if there's anything else in here I want. Maybe that. I'll save that out. Oh, here's some blue stamps. Let's see if there's anything I want. There's a turkey. Looks like a turkey. Grunge board label. Scrapbook paper. This is from the Flow magazine. I saved some stuff out of the Flow. Gina Ahrens had sent a box, and I took what I want, and I think I sent it on to Janet Baum. The Flow box. The Flow Gina's box. I think I sent it on. I think that's the bottom of it. Here, I was doing a stamp and stencil on a big envelope there. And let's see what's in here. I was saving that for a reason. What's this? Save that out. I don't know why I was, oh, it's this is a Halloween spooky fabric. I got it grungy. This is a spooky fabric. I don't want to use that. So, I'm going to use what I pulled out, put the rest back in here. I'm not going to take time to bag stuff up. Pick a kit. Make a tag. Like an old bank. All right. So we'll just keep this open until I figure out what I'm going to use here. This is what I saved out. I was going to use some black and white photos, this tissue box for the tag, and I think I'll use it this way. And shall I? Well, I think I'll leave that. Let's see. Let's figure out what I want to do. Maybe put this here. You could just wrap it around. And I got brads. This is using up stuff. We'll have to choose a photo. I got scrap. I got fabrics here. I kind of like using the tie. I could put this there, but I don't think I will. I kind of like using the tie fabric. This comes from a silk tie or a faux silk tie. These are keys in here. They're die-cut keys. All right, so let's see what... I got some buttons and brads, and let's see what photo I want to use on here. Oh, you know, this guy would go good in there. But let's see what else I have. These, I think, are movies. The Swiss experimental artist is known for his autodestructive works. Who is he? Jean Tingley. These are Life trivia from the Life magazine. National Art Gallery, Washington, D.C. That one looked nice in there. And that one would too. Oh, these would. They're kind of portrait style. Handsome guy. That looks like, who is that man? Harry Truman. These are famous people. Who is this? The Curtis Institute. This American composer entered what famous Philadelphia music school? Samuel Barber. He looks like he comes from Dark Shadows. The Kennedys. Oh, there's Rosa Parks. Nice portrait, Kennedy. This is Sir Thomas Beecham, English orchestra and opera composer. All right, I think I pulled out. Now I'm going to have to choose. Ooh, this looks like it came from Dark Shadows too. Do I have it right? I do. They are, these men are geared up for duty for what, for where? Then the Arctic. They're geared up. They got these face masks on because they're in the Arctic. And it's dark. Okay. So I've decided against these photos, so they're going back in the bag. So let's decide which photo I want to use. I'm going to use it in a frame here. So I could use Rosa Parks. She's almost too big for this. And I think this one is too. This one, I kind of like this one. And I could use it this way. This is Mickey Cohen. He reputed to make his living. He's a crime figure. He was a mobster. That one's too small. I kind of like this one. This is, who is this woman? Dorothy Kilgallen. What famous radio show did this couple broadcast from home? Beginning in 1945, Breakfast with Dorothy and Dick. She wrote the Voice of Broadway column for what New York newspaper? For the journal American. And who is the columnist's husband? Is Dick Komar. I kind of like this. I kind of like that. And then this is just the Art Institute. I don't know why I say it. And I kind of like this one, who's just a Tim Holtz guy. I think I'm going to go with this one. All right, so we decided on those. So I'll put these back, or set them aside to put back. Now, I was going to go more of a male theme, but since I got the couple, I might go a different route here. Ooh, I kind of like that red there. And this, shall I staple things? I feel like getting out my tiny attacher. And then I could put some bling. But before I do that, let's take this, and I want to write who this is, because I'll want to know someday. This is Dorothy and Dick Kilgallen, Kilgallen. What famous radio show did this couple broadcast from home? Beginning in 1945, they had a radio broadcast from home. So even in 1945, I'll bet they would have made good live streamers. Breakfast with Dorothy and Dick. I left out the O here. And Dick. That's enough to remind me of who these people are, because sometime I'll be looking at that and I don't know who these people are. There. All right, so we're going to put this, and I think I'm going to staple because it's fast and easy. And then I'll come out and look at chat. I have to get my mini attacher out of here. Welcome everybody who's come in. Let's see, Becky is here. Dorothy, she says, Dorothy K. Do you know that lady was murdered? Oh, really? I did not know that. She was murdered. Oh, no. She made boxes when I made up my bits and... Yeah, I made those kits. I was cleaning out boxes behind me, and I inventoried my boxes. And I took and saved things out and made up those kit boxes. And about the time I was doing that, Becky started her bits and bops. Becky works out of a binder. I'm just going to staple stuff here, because it's nice and fast. There's nothing saying I can't staple. And then I'm going to put this... I think I'll put this in here like that. Like that. I kind of like that. Let's staple this side and then I'll trim it off. She was murdered. Oh, that poor lady. I don't know why people do such crazy things. All right, now let me trim this. What else is going on? Hi, Charlene. She says, good evening, everyone. How are you? I am good. I'm sitting here making cards. You sound like Becky making cards. I'm going to staple it here. There's nothing saying I have to glue stuff. I'm loving my mini attacher. Maybe too much. There we go. What is this? This looks like a scrap. Oh, it's double-sided tape. All right. And then we're going to put this over it like this. And I'm going to leave that there. I think I'll cover that up. But shall I staple that too? Looks like I need some gold. Let's get up some gold. Put my finger in the paint. How does that sound? And we're going to Gold finger. Yeah, I got it. Meri, get your fingers out of the wet paint, Angie says. Too late, Angie. I've already put my fingers in the paint. Too late. Angie says her feet are cramping. Oh, no. She knew too much about JFK's assassination. Oh, really? Oh, my goodness. So you think maybe somebody got rid of her because she was going to tell on him? She knew too much about it. Wow. Isn't that interesting? That's interesting, Becky. Welcome, Charlene. Sheree Van is here. Yeah, cramps do hurt, don't they? Sheree, they hurt. Let me grab my heat gun. Using up stuff like the top of a Kleenex box. Why we save this stuff? We go shopping and we say, what's the prettiest box of Kleenex? I want a pretty one because I'm going to tear it apart and use it in my art. So you're sitting there looking at every Kleenex design, box design on the shelf. And people walk by and say, it's a box of Kleenex. What is she looking at each one for? Just pick one, lady. It's just Kleenexes. Angie says, who are you talking about? We're talking about this lady here, Angie, in this black and white. I got these from Keisha's auction, these black and white. They're really life cards. They come from a Life magazine. And this lady is Dorothy and Dick Kilgallen. They broadcast a radio broadcast from home in 1945. So kind of a precursor to live streaming. Breakfast with Dorothy and Dick was the name of the program. And Becky said she was murdered. All right, we're going to put this over here. Like this. And then I'll trim off the sides. But I think I'll tape this down. Ouch. I think I'll tape this one down. I won't have to tape the bottom. Well, I might, but we'll see. Let's just put tape here. Elvis says, that's right, Meri. We save everything. Or at least we look at it first before tossing it. I even have hubby trained to come and see me instead of going to the trash can, and he says, do you want this? I usually tell my brother whenever there's a box or something, like I got a cheese box his grandson on his step-grandson. They give him cheese every year for Christmas. Hickory Farms cheese box. And I've been putting my watercolor in it. I think something bit me on the hand here. It itches. All right, we're going to put that on top of this. This is Breakfast with Dorothy and Dick. Maybe I can refer to that. I should put that on the front. Home broadcast in 1945. Or I could just put Breakfast with Radio broadcast. All right. Hold the phone. Let me get these scraps put away. Hi, Shannon. Did I say good morning to you? Did I say good evening to you? Shannon, did you post your post in Vibdiggity that you asked me about? Do you want to tell the folks in the stream what you're doing on your channel? You sure can. I invite you to. Let's just put this right down. Like that. Oops. Well, I'll turn that off. This is, I'm doing the hashtag pick a box or kit, I think, make a tag. This is an open collab with Susan Hiles and Sheree at Turquoise Dreaming. I don't have their links in my description box. I'll have to do it after the stream. See, why do we want to throw this stuff away? Those are going ATCs. I'm going to toss them. You have 2 big announcements today, Shannon says. I think she's typing. We'll wait and see what she says. Now, what do I have here? I saved this out. I got the keys. I don't think I'll use the keys because I was thinking more of a male theme. So I'm going to put those back in the box. Let's see what I can do here. They've got buttons and let's see what's in this bag. I think I would like to reference Breakfast with Dorothy and Dick on here somehow. So I've got some buttons here, scrap. I could hang my tag like this. I don't know if I'll save those for something else. And then I don't know if I want to use anything here, but we're looking. Oh, I think this came from Keisha's auction. I think this little package came from Keisha because I remember getting these. Because I thought they looked like wings. They're earrings. I could make an angel. I think I'll save those out. And this is a little belt. Looks like it was a belt clasp. So I'm not sure. I think I'll put these. It says $1. I don't know if I think I got these from Keisha though. I might have just stuffed them in the bag. My channel for more info. She's announcing the Halloween Fun Fridays. Halloween Fun Fridays and making her most recent videos. Halloween Fun Fridays. What's your other announcement? Announcing the Halloween Fun Fridays running in October. I'll have to do a Halloween. I'm not sure. I think it's just join her collab and put the hashtag in there. Is that how that works, Shannon? Thank you, Becky, for dropping the link. Kathy says, popcorn and apple with Meri and friends. going to be fun beginning the first week of October. So if you go over to, Becky dropped a link to Shannon's channel. And if you go over there, you can read about the Halloween Fun Fridays. It starts the first week in October. And what is your other announcement? You said you had two announcements. What is the other one? I haven't looked at my... She was also a panelist on What's My Line game show. Thank you. Oh, is that... Oh, that's Dorothy Kilgallen. I remember her now on the game show. She was murdered. Oh my goodness. I remember her now. I did not associate it until you said she was a panelist on What's My Line. Thank you, Becky. I'm going to write that. Dorothy Kilgallen. Dorothy was a panelist. I remember her. Oh my goodness. On What's My Line. And she, oh, Becky, she was murdered. Oh, it just rang a bell with me when you said that. Well, let's see. I almost want to give her angel wings. But then I would get rid of Dick. So let's see what I have here. We got Bo Bunny Brads and Brads. I should use something. I'm not sure what I want to use here. This, I think I got this in Shannon. This I think is, you know how you make that marble paper with shaving cream? I think that's what this is. I'm not totally sure, but I think I'd like to cut a snippet of it and put it in here. Maybe I'll just tear it. Use up your bits and bops, Becky says. Let me go down. Oh, you open an Etsy shop. Becky, can you, if you're, or one of the mods, can you put in a link? Becky's here. Is there another mod? Is Becky my only mod tonight? Becky, thank you. If you could put a link to Shannon's Etsy shop, I'd appreciate it. But if you can't right now, that's okay too. You put it in earlier. Oh, thank you, Becky. I appreciate it. Thank you, Becky. I might have to make one of you a mod. Yep, and you could win a $25 Amazon gift pass. Thank you, Becky. Thank you so much for helping out. Becky, if you need to leave, you let me know and I'll volunteer somebody else to mod for me. It's been pretty quiet as far as modding goes, but you never know. You never know. You never know. Let's tear this a little bit more here. I like the layered look there. And not sure which one. I like that bluebird, and this is a flower. I also kind of like that. Let's open this up. So pick a kit, make a tag. And I don't know what the prompt was this week because I just remembered that I need to do it as I was signing on. Can't get it out. Gingham Farm. They're brads. I think this flower, I think it's this one here. Is it gonna come out? Come out, wherever you are. And I'll have to put a... Well, let's put this on. And I don't think tape is going to work good on this felt. Let's put a couple drops of glossy accent on here. You thought of something else horrible. Oh, Shannon. Becky said, I still can't believe it that it took them 10 hours to rescue Greg off to the side of the road. Stupid AAA. Wow. What, did he have car trouble? Did Greg have car trouble, Becky? Did he make his interview? What? Tell us about it. I missed the whole thing. I missed your chat this week. I missed your chat. We were hauling away branches for my neighbor lady. And Wednesdays is the day that the junkyard is open. All right, we're gonna pop this over. He was going for a drug test yesterday for the job he interviewed for on Monday. Oh, if they're giving him a drug test, that's a pretty good sign. Because they usually don't give drug tests unless they're really seriously thinking of hiring. So that's a good sign. Well, how do I want to put this? I think right in here. But it's also awful big. Yeah, I like the flower. Let's just put it down there, right there. Penelope, where'd you go to? She said, you threw me over here, Mary. I did. He got his garage back down here after 1:30. He got to the garage at 1:30, a little after 1:30 this morning. Oh, my goodness. Well, I hope he was able to, I hope they understood that AAA was, yeah, that's a good sign. If they're giving him a drug test, that's a pretty good sign that they're really considering him for the job. Maybe he needs a BMW. Maybe that BMW could reward him with a car. This isn't going in so good. It needs to be a bigger hole. Let's grab this ball. I think I bent the brad a little. There. Oh, I like that. See what you can do with just stuff that you were going to throw away. I was going to throw this all away. Put it in a box and use it later. Now, let's clip the clip the corners here. And I'm just going to eyeball it. And let's see, I don't think I want to use these. Did I put that pen back over here maybe? I keep some pins in my foam board over to the side, and they're usually the ones I stick back into my glossy accent. They kind of get messy. All right, I don't think I'm going to use this. I used that. No, we're going to save that. I didn't use this. I didn't use that. That's double-sided tape. We're going to put this stuff back. I'm going to keep my angel wings out. I'm going to make an angel, but not tonight. I didn't use the bow bunny. I didn't use these. What did I do? Let's throw this stuff back in here. This is the packaging that the breads came in. We'll just throw them in here. That's just trash. And we'll put these back in the, I need a tie. I saved this out, but that's not what I want. Let's put these in here. And maybe I can find something in that box to make a tag tie with. These are all going back in the kit. Save that little scrap of felt. Yes, I might want it. I might want that scrap. Let's see. Let's get my box out. We're going to do some doodles tonight. Let's see if I can find something in here to make a tag tie with. Some fabric. Oh, here's this crazy stuff for Halloween. I think that piece of fabric might be the Christmas. I think I'll cut a tag from that piece of fabric. Let's put the, oh, I could use this fabric too, but I think I'm going to save that for, I was thinking I would do a male themed, use one of those black and white men photos. Here's some white. Oh, this was lining for the tie. Let's save this out. We'll put these back. And it'll be a long time before I use everything in 20 different kit boxes. Plus, I have the studio kits and caboodles and, yep, I think I am set for life. Oh, I didn't put those in there. All right, let's cut a strip here. And I'm just going to fold it. And fold it. And let's cut a strip. If I can. I didn't have that folded right. Didn't have it flat. All right, we're just going to cut a strip here. Can I fold it one? That's pretty thick. We'll just cut it. We'll put that back in the box. And I'm thinking I will do a white one too. This was lining to a silk tie. And let's use this side. And let's just double it there. And it's folding in on itself. Let's see what I can do. I'm going to let it fold in on itself. Let's trim no, let's leave it. Let's just fold it this way and this way. And I just want to cut a piece if I can. Right here. Doesn't have to be beautiful. And we'll put that back in the box and use it for something someday. So I have a silk white one and kind of a flannel black one. And let's snip this off a little. And I'm going to punch a hole in there and put my awl back. I'm going to punch a hole right here. And we're going to poke that through. And tie a knot. There we go. I'm liking it. Think I'll just leave it that way. And let's write hashtag pick a kit, make a tag. That's all one hashtag. And with Susan Hiles. And Sheree. That's a width. And Sheree. And let's sign it here. Meridel Abrams. And today is my mother's birthday. I said she'd be 118. I made her too old. I think she's only like 107. Did I have that right? 106 or 107. If she would still be living. All right. I think I'm happy with that. It kind of commemorates her life. Dorothy Kilgallen. She was, after Becky had said she was on the What's My Line game show, I remember her. All right, let's put my staple gun away. Mary, Becky said, I'm going to go get a shower, but I will be back shortly. Okay, Becky. Oh, Artsy Nurse, welcome. I saw your ASMR, your painting on, let me go to her channel. Let me show you. I didn't have time to watch it. Well, what did I do here? She was doing a painting of Queen Elizabeth II. I'm going to show your video if it's out here. Artsy Nurse. Artsy Nurse. We've already done a shout out for her. I forget your first name though. She goes by the Artsy Nurse, and she did an ASMR painting for remembering Queen Elizabeth. Let me grab a link to this. Share. Copy link. And come back down into chat. Artsy Nurse. And I'm just going to put in the, if I can. Come on. Paste. Yeah, hold on. Space. There's a link to her channel. Yeah. You really don't do portraits? Well, you are doing excellent. You are doing excellent on that. I'm gonna have to go back and look at it closer. I was tired today. I have to tell you guys, I was really sleepy. Yeah, your picture of Queen Elizabeth II. Let's see. Calico, Kate is here. Elvis, Artsy Nurse. What about that lace to the left? Becky suggested this lace. This I tore off of Queen Elizabeth. I kind of like that gold there. And this is just marking from the box there. That doesn't say anything. Yeah. Oh, she was thinking of that as the tag, I think. Becky was. I think I like it just like this. So, there we go. Let's do some doodles. And let me put this stuff away. We'll put kit 4 away for another day. I want to get them all put back into my little craft room. They're sitting out in the living room. And my poor brother, he's really putting up with me. But they're in nice kit boxes like this, and they're just stacked up. But I need to get them out of the... But we got yard work to do. We're going to do some doodles. And I drew these the other day on the 16th. We've done race flags and wavy writing and flowers and stems and football or balls, different types of balls, and hanging hearts. I didn't name these. These are the first ones I did. Gnomes and fall leaves, poor paper clips. Oh dear. Music notes, owls, and staples. And Becky had given a list on her community tab and in her group of, she has done these doodles before. And she did them in a book, and I want mine in a book. But Becky took the time and made a list of all the doodle borders that she's done. And I can't get to the community tab, but if you go to Becky's channel and go to her community tab and scroll down, you'll see a list of these doodles. And that's what I'm going to work off of. I got that red line going there. Okay, and I'm just doing them in a composition book. And I'm using the width of my ruler. So I'll get 1, 2, probably about 5, I think, on here, with maybe one skinny one. 3, 4, and I'll use the skinny one to document. We'll do 5 borders tonight. And then I go back and put in I make a little line so I can document what it is. 1, 2, Don't forget, tomorrow is 4th Art Saturday. I'll be live at 4:30 just to introduce it and do mine. The theme is scissors. We've got 7 players. They are such faithful players, I have to say. Tanya and Jamie, APG Jamie, Tanya, and Janet Nash, Roy, Sylvia, Sheila. And I tell you, I can count on these people, but I can count on them putting something out there. Let's see. I want to find my, let's put these scissors back. And, you know, I had that pen out, and then I throw stuff around, and where did it run off to here? All right, I'm done with the ruler. Let's put it back. I'm done with the tape. I'm saving Betsy. I'm saving Becky's pen for Inktober. I'm going to put that back. I want to go to my, I mailed my, there's Becky. She's back. Let's see. Let me go to my mail and get that list. I mailed myself the list. And we're going to pick 6 off of Becky's list. I'm looking for it. Let me just... hold on. This is the tablet. Where's my search on here? Where's the search? Search is up there. Doodle. Oh, here they are. Well, that's not it. What? Maybe borders. Let's know borders. BORDER. Yes. Becky Borders. Here we go. Becky Borders. All right. Becky made a whole big list. Let's go back out to chat here. Go down to the bottom, see what's going on. Oh, there's Ring Girl. Ring Girl is Cindy. Hi, Ring Girl. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. She says, nice tag. I really liked Dorothy Kilgallen. She was a smart cookie. Becky said she was murdered. She knew too much about JFK's assassination. That's interesting. She says, well, I'm off. See you later, Meri. Bye, Cindy. Thanks for popping in and saying hello. I appreciate that. She did part 2 of the Queen Elizabeth. She's going to do part 3 later tonight. The artsy nurse. She's working on a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. All right, let's go back and look at the doodles here and see what I can do. I've done the flags, the flowers, the wavy writing, the balls, circle and circles. I haven't done the circle and circles. I skipped those. Let's do the circle in circles. And I'm going to use this spool of thread for a circle. And we'll do circle in circles. And I might, well, I think I'll mix them up a little. I think I'll overlap them. Just trace around them. And this is just fun. It's fun to do these. It's just kind of fun borders. Do I want to overlap them? No, I think I'll just put them next to each other. Circle in circles is the border. Let me go back out to chat so I can kind of watch chat. She's way talented, artsy nurse. Plus, she's a nurse, like me, Shannon. I didn't know you were a nurse, Shannon. Shannon, art junkie. You were a nurse? You are a nurse? I didn't know that. Or I might have heard you say it and it popped out of my head. You know how that goes. She is way talented. I looked at what she was doing and I go, wow, look at that. All right, there's circle. Now I need another circle. In circle. Let's go between them here. Let's put a circle. It's really circle in circle though. I could go around. Let's do that. This way. And maybe over to the side. No, to the bottom maybe. To the bottom. I'm not a graphic style person. Doing these circle and circles reminds me of Tanya McGuire. Tanya would be coming up with something. Well, my pen isn't. Tanya would be coming up with something very graphic with this. All right, now I'm going to go over to the side here. That went over a little. So on this one, let's go up to the top. Whoops, I'm going outside of it, but that's okay. And let's go to the center in here. And let's go back down to the bottom. No, let's go. No, yeah, let's go to the bottom. That really wasn't in the center. But oh well. And let's do another one here. Alrighty. Now I want one more smaller one. I need something small, like a cap. I'm looking, hold on. I want something small. Like cap on. I'll take this off for a minute. It won't hurt for this to be uncapped for a little bit. I could almost stamp it, but I'm not going to. We're gonna color it. Let's connect these. Now, this pen isn't the best to use for this because it skips, but let's get graphic here. Circle and circles and circles. Meri doesn't know what she's doing. It looks like I got some ink off in here. And I'm going to make these inner circles dominant. The little circles are going to be dominant, I think. And I want to push the others in the background somehow. Got circle and circle, and they're not, they're circles. They're circle in circle, but they're not, they're mixed, they're overlapping each other. Okay, I'm not going to do anything on the ends. So we'll come back to that when I color it. I think I'm going to make these inner ones really black, or, well, we'll see. Let's go to the next one. I'm going to go to the next one, and I'm going to come back and color that one. The next one is, we done the flowers, we done the what is circles or hanging hearts. Squiggle lines with dots and hashtags. So I think what she means here are squiggle lines like this. I'm going to make wavy lines. You could do little squiggles like this. And then putting hashtags and dots. Hashtag and dots. This is just doodling. These are doodle borders. Hashtags and dots. Hashtag and dots. Hashtag and dots. Hashtag and dots. So we're going to do opposite here. We're going to do dots and hashtag, dots and hashtag, dots and hashtag, dots and hashtag, dots. Whoops, what did I do? I meant to do dots here. Dots and hashtag, dots and hashtag. And I'm just going to put little dots in here on these ones that I did down at the bottom. All right, so there's that one. A leafy vine. I did leaves on the other side. Candles. Candles. Okay, there's different types of candles. And speaking of candles, do I have a Holly's candle? Let's light the holly candle since the prompt is candles. Let's light the holly candle. Uh-oh. There it goes. We'll light the holly candle. And let me look at chat. Refresh my chat. Shannon said she was been a nurse for 30 years. She's retired now. Wow, I did not know that about you, Shannon. Hi, Brenda. Welcome, welcome, Brenda. I think I missed her coming in. Hi, Brenda. There she is. She says hello again. Elvis said, both of you ladies, Shannon and Artsy, thank you for your devotion and long hours. It takes a special person to be in the medical field. You are so much appreciated. There you go. So I was going to do a drippy candle here. And we're just going to let it drip down. Wax dripping down. And we'll make a round bottom here. And we'll put a little wick and a flame. There. Now we're going to do some tapered candles here. And maybe we'll do 3 of them. And we'll make this one a little smaller. And we'll just put, it really needs a wick in here. And candles can be any shape. Let's do a tea light candle. Let's do a tea light candle. A little tea light. And let's do a big round 3-wick candle. And like that. Shannon says, thanks so much. My daughter joined the crew and she works at the local children's hospital. We even got to work together for 2 years. Wow, that's cool. How about some little birthday candles? They're usually kind of striped, aren't they? If I remember right, little birthday candles on the birthday cake. We'll do some birthday cake candles. And candles could be a number, like the big 50 candle, the big 50. Make that bigger there. I'm not sure what I'm doing there. Oops, I think I'm messing this up. Oh well. The big 50, and it usually has a little pokey in there to poke it down into your cake. And 50. And Hawaii 50. Welcome back, Becky. Scott and I are humming Hawaii 50. And let's see. I did a 3-wick. We could do a, what else can I do here? I did the tapered candles, candle. They made me go to a artificial candle because I set my desk on fire one night with my real candles. Let's just do some small, kind of like tea light candles. They kind of have a little wick up there, and they're kind of just small and round. Those tea light, party light is what I'm thinking, not tea light, the party light candles. Let's put a little frame and maybe make one a little rounder. Those party light candles have the little, like that. And we'll end it up with just another round one. Maybe another two flame candle. There are the candles. Oh dear. I remember when you set your desk on fire. Yeah. I was working in my December daily, and I was putting tissue paper down that my grandniece had sent, and I flopped it down like that, and I was working away, and the tissue paper landed right on the flame. All right, we did candles. We barbed wire. Okay, well, barbed wire. We're just going to put a wire here. I'm going to make it a twisty wire, though. Let's make it'll be a little bit thicker so you guys can see that so you can see it. It's really a thicker wire than what barbed wire is, but it has these twists in it, like a rope almost. It's twisty. And then it has the sharp barbs on it. Pointies coming out. And the wire's twisted together. And then there's little barbs on it. Little pointies. Don't hurt yourself. It's not the best example of barbed wire, but there we go. And I think I'll just do one line of it. And the last one will be hearts on a vine. Okay. I could make the vine go that way, or I could let's just do a vine. And let's do some hearts. And hearts on a vine. That's a vine. Now I'll go back in and put some hearts. They almost look like leaves, don't they? Now let's hang one up here. And of course, those have to be red. And let's see, let's make one come this way. These are fun to do, you know, and you're not really trying to be you're just you're doodling, you're just having fun. That's all. You're just here having fun. All right, let's bring one down in here. And there we go. That barbed wire kind of bothers me. I think I'm going to twist it a little more here. Little pokey things. Pokey. Barbed wire. All right, now we're going to color them in. My box is way at the bottom, of course, the bottom box. Where did it go? Right down here. The bottom of the stack, of course. My super tips. I like to color them in with super tips. Now, on these circles, let me go back out to chat. Hi, Rosemary. Rosemary, Rosemary, Rosemary. Your package is going off to you tomorrow. I got it all ready to go. Look at this walnut die. Look at this. Now, it's in my tablet. I don't know how it looks to you guys, but in my tablet, it looks like it has a gold sheen to it. It's picking that color up, but it's really a deep chocolate brown. This is the walnut die. And let me tell you about this. It's ground up fine. And when you cook it, it gets a sludge on it. And it kind of gets a foam on top. And I think I cooked mine for like 4 or 5 hours. And I kept going, well, ew, look at this, looks like mud. But then when you let it, later at night, I turned it off. And when I went out and checked it, all that sludge fell down to the bottom of the pan. And you have a nice dye up at the top. The sludge settles down when it cools. But this is beautiful. And then I have the acorn dye here. I was doing an acorn this morning. I was showing them the difference between the acorn, and we dyed, you sent me this, I think, for the mushroom stems. We dropped this one. The acorn dye is much lighter than the walnut dye. And this is the acorn dye here, and it's a much lighter dye, but it's still pretty. This was just from when I was dyeing this fabric here this morning. I just dipped it in this jar, and this was the drop sheet from it. So Rosemary is, instead of doing a caboodle per se, next month in October, she's going to do batik. And I am excited to learn about that. I've never done batik before. So, bye, Kathy. Calico Cake, Kathy. Bye. She's doing I don't think you have the kit out there yet, but she was showing us some of her marigold dye. Did all your marigold packs sell, Rosemary? I know they went on sale today. She made dye out of marigolds, and she dyed all these pieces of fabric. So I don't know if, and she was selling them in her Etsy. I don't know if they were really popular, I think. So I don't know if she has any of them left. There are still some packs left. If you guys are interested, there's some packs of Rosemary's. I'll check it afterwards and see if there's any left. But on Rosemary Morris, the Rusty Peacock, let me just run out to her channel here. Let's run to Rosemary's house. I know she won't mind. We're going to crash her house. Here's her channel. And I have to go into a video? Let's go to the about. You don't have a link to your Etsy shop in the about. I have to open a video to go to your Etsy shop. Here's the marigold bundles that she was showing. She did it 3 hours ago. And there's some still left in there. Let me go to her description box. Let me go backtrack here. Let me share this. Copy link. And yeah, I'm going to have to get out of this. Let's come back, because I had to open her. Yeah, I meant Shannon. There. Oh, Becky already did it. Thank you, Becky. Thank you. There is Becky put in a link to Rosemary's channel, and I'm going to open it up here. Link above. Where's Rosemary? There are still some of those packs left. Let's go back to her channel and go to her video. And this is the Marigold Bundle video. And if you go and look at her latest video, she's showing what's in the Marigold pack here. But then if you go to her Etsy shop, if you go to her description box, she's got her Etsy shop. And if you go look, she said there's still some left if you're interested, but she's selling a lot of stuff out there. Oh, yeah, updates. I don't want that. I want continue to mobile site. Oh, they're only $17. That's a bargain. Eco-dyed marigold paper bundle. And the natural marigold dyed fabric is $25. And she's got her plaster kit. And then she's got some dark shadow journals that she made. Black and white glue book. Architectural salvage. I bought some of those tin tiles from her. Eco paper printing. But these, if you're interested, you want to go out there and get them because people are buying them up. So let me come back to my stream. Ooh, wait. Here's the eco-dyed fabric. I can't see what I'm doing here. Let me hold it up closer to the, I have to stand up. Isn't that beautiful? That is such a lovely color. Wow. All righty. I tell you, Rosemary and Johnny, they sure do tempt Meri. All right, let me go back out to my stream. Let me back out of all of this. One more time. And come back into my live. I got my sound turned down on this tablet, so you aren't seeing anything. Rosemary is doing a batik kit in October. It's not a caboodle, it's a kit. She's going to teach us how to do batik. And I'm interested. I think I'll probably get it. And then in November, she's going to do some natural dyeing. The kit, I think, is not natural dyes, if I understood her correctly, but she's sending you the dye, the wax, the fabric. And if you want a warmer, I have a warmer because I bought her encaustic kit. You buy a little warmer, and so she's going to be doing that in October. I'm going to buy it. I'm debating on the marigold fabric one because I got to conserve, but we'll see. All right, so I want to color my circles, and I want to make these inner circles the dominant ones, and I think I'm going to make them black. And then the other ones I'm going to make, I don't want them as dominant. Maybe this yellow color, we'll see. Maybe that color. And that was pink anyway. Maybe what do I have? A light gray? A light gray. All right, we don't have to go crazy on this stuff. But I want my inner circles here to be dominant. So I'm going to color them black. And okay, they may not be perfect circles. Kathy says, I have lots of sunflowers. Will those seeds die? Well, you're going to have to talk to Rosemary. What kind of sunflower seeds are they? Because she was saying she wanted some that were black, totally black. She didn't want the ones that had stripes on them. My sunflower seeds that I have out there they're smaller sunflowers in diameter. They probably grow about this round, and then the seeds are kind of a brownish black. So I think Rosemary is going to experiment. So you're going to have to keep an eye out on Rosemary's channel. I can't tell you whether they'll die or not because I've never tried it. Good night, Mary. Good night, Becky. She says, I hate to go, but I'm quite tired. I hope everyone has a lovely weekend. I'll bet you are tired, Becky. You just take it easy. Good night. Thanks for popping in and modding. Let's see if I can let's see. I need another mod. Who wants to mod for me? It's quiet tonight. Is there somebody who would volunteer to be a mod for my channel? I can make you a mod, but I don't want to just randomly pick somebody. Shannon says she will do it. Okay, Shannon, I'm going to make you a mod. It's you're now a mod. It's quiet tonight. YouTube has been, I think YouTube cracked down on those bots. I hope they did anyway. It's been quiet. Janice is here. Hi, Janice. Thanks, Janice. She says, I can hang for a little while. Okay, I got 2 mods now. All right, thank you, Janice, for peeking in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Shannon is now a mod. My mods are tired. Arlene usually mods during the morning hours. And Rhonda she is with her sister. So she's been having a week, let me tell you, a month. Her family's been going through a lot of stressful things. All right, I'm happy with that. Now the gray, how dark is that gray? It's a light gray. I think I'm going to do, got a bug. Never mentioned them, Shannon. Shh, I mentioned them. Yeah, I mentioned them too. I'm going to put this inner one as a gray color. Allie K usually peeks in too later on in the evening. And Cheryl usually peeks in the mornings. And I haven't been having much trouble lately. But knock on YouTube. Knock on your computer screen. All right. And we're just going to put this in the background here as gray. But I want that black to be dominant. And circles and circles is the prompt. And I'm just kind of coloring them in here. Yeah. And it's just fun to doodle. It's fun to doodle. Now I'm only going to go, oh, it's 10 o'clock already. I'll color, I have to sign off, you guys, because I'll be on at, man, I tell you, time went fast for me here. I'll finish these Sunday night. I'll finish coloring them Sunday night. I have to be on tomorrow morning at 4:30 to introduce the 4th Art Saturday. The theme is scissors. So I'll finish coloring these. I didn't realize it was so late. Knock on wood. Come back and later and comment, Shannon says. Yeah, we appreciate everything you guys do. I appreciate all of you. You guys have been so good to me over the years. You've been so good to me. We did I'm going to make this I'm going to make that my thumbnail. Dorothy Kilgallen tag for, what else did I say I was going to do tonight? Man, what did I say? Happy Mail. We opened Happy Mail. We did a swatch on, what did I do with it? Oh, I put things aside and I can't find them. We did a Tim Holtz woodless color pencil swatch, but I can't put my hand, here it is. We swatched the first set, and those colors are really vivid. They are vivid. They're a lot more vivid than, now that they're dry, I think, than when they were wet. This one, the speckled egg, I might make a little darker. But, yeah. So, I got those 3 sets of Tim Holtz Distress Woodless with my birthday money from you guys. So, thank you all so much. I'm going to sign off because I got to get up early in the morning as our 4th Art Saturday video hop. Shannon says, I realized today that I've known you for 7 years. Yeah. It's been a while. We just got to know each other right before I moved down here, Shannon, I think. So thank you all. Good night, Renee. Thanks for popping in. And thanks, Janice and Shannon, for volunteering to mod. And thank Aunt Becky for modding earlier. It is late. Don't forget, tomorrow is the video hop. The videos will be published at 5:30. They go live at 5:30 Central Time. I'll be on at 4:30. So have a great weekend if I don't see you. Tomorrow, Saturday, don't forget, Carol McDonald comes on at 9 Eastern. I probably won't be in there tomorrow because I've been putting it off all week. We need to go to the post office and the bank and do some shopping. And it's got to be done tomorrow. So have a great weekend. Go out and enjoy the beauty of this world. There's so much beauty out there. We just have to stop and enjoy it. Bye, everybody. Have a great weekend.